No, good afternoon, guys. It's me, Sean, from the Shankly Boot Room, back with another watch along, or should I say, hate along? Yeah, what's going on over at Tottenham, eh? Well, not at Tottenham, the Tottenham game. I know they're winning 2-0 now, but that's just through fatigue, really, of the players. What a turnout there! You got nurses, doctors, teachers. That's their full-time jobs, and these guys, these million-paid guys, are out there mess arsing it up, man. What a turnout there! So as you can see, there's the Arsenal team guys: Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis Skelly, Odegaard, Jorginho, Mourinho, Jesus, Havertz, and Martinelli. And then for the Man United team, where's the Man United team gone? Man United, let's hide that one. Okay. Go. There's the Man United team: Maguire, De Ligt, Dalot, Menu, Ugarte, Mazarawi, Fernandez, Canacho, and Hoyland. So, what do we think, guys? Let me know in the comments below what you think the outcome of this is, what score you predict it will be. Me, I don't care. I actually do not care. That's what the one great thing about hating them is sit back, relax. Well, you know what I hope for? I hope for full 90 minutes, full extra time and penalties. And I want them to put all the effort they can into it, knacker themselves out, and then we just see what the outcome of that is. Brilliant stuff. Okay, so the teams are doing their warm-ups right now, getting ready. Both gone full strength. That's another great thing. Get more players tired. 90 minutes. 90 minutes of this with extra time and penalties. That's what I'm hoping for. The Emirates Stadium. Brilliant stuff. Okay, guys, so let's have some thoughts on the game. Got to comments here. Please do comment, put your comments on your score predictions. Put it in there now. Kicked off, guys. Predictions. Oh, not spelled now. Yeah. What are your score predictions? Okay, at the moment it's with Raya in goal. He palms it out. Well, not palms it out, rolls it out to Jorginho, the defensive position at the moment. He looks up and plays it back to Saliba, back to Jorginho. They're just playing it around, trying to play it around Man United at the moment, and they've messed up, and it's a throw into Man United. Uh, now it's with Maguire. He sends it back to the keeper, who now hits it long into mid, up to just over the halfway line. It's with Hoyland. He passes it out to Marino. Maguire now. Mano wants it, but he ignores him and fires it full pelt. Oh, that's a free kick. Ugarte. He'll get a card in this game. The lever on out to Gabriel. Gabriel comes forward with it, just 20 yards inside his own half. Passes it back to Raya. And at the moment, Arsenal are quite happy to just tap it around at the back and, well, just get a feel for the game, I guess. On out to Dallo. Looks to put it back towards his own goal. Gabriel comes away with it after some pressure. Odegaard now on the ball. Number 8. What's the point of that strip that Arsenal are wearing there? That white strip with white lettering. Can't even see the numbers. That's useless. Odegaard starting to get on the ball now. Cut out by Martinez. Bruno Fernandes is at left back at the moment. Odegaard on the ball. He's seeing a lot of the ball in these early stages. Gets it into Moreno. Saliba now. Back to Gabriel. Martinelli gets it back. It was Man United for a second. Man United have hardly touched it yet. And they're leaving Odegaard in acres of space. Absolute acres. On the ball again. Plays it inside to Moreno. Plays a deep ball in. Dealt with. Odegaard again. Odegaard again over the top. Looks to play it in. Deep cross in. Keeper's ball. So in the opening exchanges, it's all Arsenal. Yeah, so let me know your predictions, guys. I hope it's a really strenuous game where they put everything into it. Especially Arsenal. Odegaard gets clattered by Ugarte. That's Ugarte. Gabriel now on the ball, looks to play it long over the top. Martinez does a flick over. Looks to compose himself, looks up. Plays it back to Jorginho. Jorginho tries to tempt Ugarte into a tackle, doesn't bite for that though. And it's crossed out over to Saliba. They're just coming in, guys. Let's have a look at the teams again. So the Arsenal team is Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis Skelly, Odegaard, Jorginho, Marino, Jesus, Havertz, and Martinelli. And the Man United team is Martinez, Maguire, De Ligt, Dalot, Mainu, Ugarte, Mazarawi, Fernandez, Garnacho, and Hoyland. They've both gone strong, which you'd expect, really, I guess, which is also good. I'm getting rid of the banners there at the minute. Back to comments. Nope. So hide all those. Good. Right, well, it's a goal kick to Man United. 7 minutes gone on the clock. He kicks it straight out of play. Wonderful. Under no pressure. Right, Gabriel's looking to throw this in now. What a horrible strip. Arsenal's. Right, Martinelli now. Gets fouled, gets a free kick as well. Yeah, Mazarawi goes to get the ball but takes more of the player, Martinelli, so they get a free kick there. Over on the far side, around about 20 yards from 20 yards inside Man United's half, right over on the far side there. So he'll look to cross one in here. Set pieces, of course. Arsenal's strong point has been. It's going to be taken by Odegaard. So nice to do a watch along where you just don't care of the outcome. We would prefer Man United in some respects because, well, no, FA Cup. Right, Jorginho plays a deep ball in. It's headed away by Manchester United for a throw in. That's offside. It would be a goal kick. Imagine that. Arsenal offside from their amazing throw ins. But like I've been saying for weeks now, it's so easy to catch this offside thing. I'll just step up as the ball's played and they'll all be offside. So I don't think it's as amazing as people make it out to be, really, where they're working that. Goal kick again, straight out. Manchester United. That's 2 in a row now. Crazy. Amarin looks really animated on the sidelines. Saliba gets fouled. Oh, I think it might be Gabriel actually. By Garnacho. Free kick to Arsenal. Saliba, I think actually. Was remonstrating with getting back to his feet. Ugarte also was arguing there with the referee over something. Get on with it, mate. Right, so it looks like Saliba's going to take this. So Saliba, hard to see with him. Far off shot, have Saliba. Tries to play one over the top to Martinelli. Will he get to it? Will it be keeper? Keeper clears it, avoids the corner, heads it out for a throw into Arsenal. An idea, whatever his name is. Right, let's sit back here this way a bit, guys. Right, it's in the box. Arsenal trying to keep it alive and Man United just trying to fiercely defend it. Free kick to Arsenal. A lot of early fouls by Man United here. Bromley have beaten Newcastle. Third round latest. Amazing, isn't it? What a goal as well. Just showing the goal there. Interesting. Interesting, because with the Tottenham game, even with that Tottenham game that was on, it's really what you can put that down to is just fatigue setting in at the end. Because I mean, these are not professional players; they've all got full-time jobs, and never going to have the fitness levels as obviously Tottenham would have. That's really, I think, what that came down to as a balanced game, you know. And once or twice they should have actually scored. So fair play. It's a humbler. Football is a humbler. It's a leveler. Right, Odegaard now is looking to place this one in. They do the same routine, stepping forward, try to step back in so they stay onside. This goes out for a goal kick. I think people are getting a bit wise to their corner and set piece routines now. Everyone was marvelling over it a few weeks ago, but I think, you know, at the end of the day, like I've said before, you just step up. They'll all be offside, which is what happened in an earlier free kick, actually. Right, Man United kicking out. They try to go long to get it up to Hoyland, who passes it straight back to Martinelli. Bounces off him, goes to Martinelli. Martinelli on the ball now, inside to Moreno. Martinelli gets it back, he chips one in. Dealt with, defended. Now Gabriel in an advanced position. Looks to pick up Odegaard. We've seen loads of the ball so far. Gabriel crosses one in. Dealt with. Sorry, guys, I can't name all the players because I can't see the numbers. I don't know the teams well enough to. The numbers are just a white. It's a white shirt with white numbers. So don't see anything unless the camera scans in close. Right, here goes Fernandes now. Bruno Fernandes doesn't get too far. Jorginho kicks it out for a throw in to Manchester United. And we're in trying to G his team up. Giving them some instructions. Right, Mano gets it across to De Ligt, who kicks it out for a throw into Arsenal. No, it didn't go out. I thought it did. Right, Martinez now has come under some pressure from Jesus. Gets away with it. Of course, a loose ball picked up by Ugarte, who hits it long, but to nobody there. So Gabriel picks it up. Saliba jumps over the top of it so it can get to its intended target out here on the wing. Now it's with Saliba. Saliba plays one over the top. Keeper's ball. So, guys, 16 minutes gone. Pretty obviously, Arsenal having more of the ball. That was offside. That Arsenal are seeing more of the ball. The more defensive tackling and challenges is definitely coming from Manchester United. They've committed quite a few fouls so far. Right, we've got a long ball on down here now. The Dallo, who was offside. You're running down the line. How can you be offside? I mean, you know, just look across and see what's going on. It's the point in running down a ball if you're offside. You know you're offside. You're clearly offside, which he was. Right, so Raya's going to take a goal kick. Well, not goal kick, free kick. Goes all the way up. It's headed out by Maguire. Arsenal managed to keep that in. Nice move from Odegaard. They're in on goal here. Martinelli, is that offside? Is that offside or not? It's coming up goal. Look close. Yeah, it's offside. Thought so. Good move from Tottenham though. From Tottenham. From Arsenal. They get it on the right hand side. It looks like it's going to go out. They managed to keep that in, and then Odegaard does a wonderful flick. So I think it's. I can't quite see. And Martinelli's in on goal, and he hits it. Now, is it offside? Is the question. Who receives it? I don't know if we're going to get a chance to see more of that. I don't know. Not allowed anyway. It's 0-0 still. It's down the other end, and it's all going on down there now. As Arsenal just about clear that. Fired up Manchester United now. That has that attempt. Now it's with Maguire. It's all the way back to Maguire. Martinez kicks it back to the keeper. On out to De Ligt. De Ligt tries to clear it, but gives it to Arsenal. Nearly. Ugarte just does a last ditch tackle. Ugarte is so good at doing the little breakups, isn't he? We'll say that about him. He's a breaking player at the minute. We're just seeing that goal again. I don't know if he's offside, Difficult to tell from that angle, but I'd like to see it from a side angle. Anyway, goal kick or free kick to 69% to Arsenal, 11 to Manchester United. Right, free kick for Man United. They kick it up high. They're looking for Højlund, but it's dealt with by Saliba. He clears it. Arsenal make a bit of a hash of that. Deal with it though. Back to Maguire. It's all in the air at the moment. Maguire again. Gets it back again. Højlund tries to do a bit of trickery footwork and gives it to Arsenal. Saliba now on out to Gabriel. Looks to play in Odegaard, who doesn't quite reach it though, but it's back to Jorginho, who plays it out wide to Saliba. What's that? Back to the keeper. Man United are doing a bit of pressurising on the defence at the moment, not struggling to clear it. Arsenal are. They got it down to the wing, and Havertz was tripped by Martinez, so it's a free kick to Arsenal. They're giving away a lot of free kicks, Man United, so far. Right, it's now with Saliba. Plays it into the midfield. Odegaard runs with it. Looks up. He's got options. Plays, I think, the wrong one there. Martinelli, but he's under quite a bit of pressure. Could have played that out wide. Would have been the one to go for. Right. It's with the Man United keeper. He looks up. He gets under pressure, so he has to take it quickly and gives it straight to Saliba. He gives it to Jorginho, who then gives it away to Man United. It's with Mainu, who's pushed over. Is he fouled? Yep, it's fouled by Jorginho. So Mainu wins a free kick there. He's been quiet so far, Mainu. Hmm. Right, Maguire to Martinez. Martinez back to Maguire. Maguire looks to play it out wide. It goes to Dalla. Dalla into Ugarte. And Man United bring it out now. Bruno Fernandes is playing out on this left wing. Gives it back to Dallo. Dallo Martinez. Martinez brings it forward. Mano plays it straight back to Dello, and it's on out to Bruno Fernandes, who crosses it into the middle and Ugarte. And Arsenal just allow them to have the ball, 15 yards in the Arsenal half. Just making sure there's no spaces. Mano now takes a long shot, hit well, but Raya, no problem, down to his left-hand side, about 25 yards out. It was never going to be a goal, but none of their first tackle shot on goal, isn't it? I think. So we've got 23 gone on the clock and still 0-0. Wire gets a tackle in, brings it forward, approaching just outside the box. Hoyland is out there, who just gives it straight. He's every single time he's touched the ball, he's given it straight to an Arsenal player so far. Hoyland. Right, Odegaard now looks up, plays a long one out to Jesus. Jesus runs with the ball. It's up against Della. He looks up, crosses it in field. With Odegaard now. Odegaard looks up. He plays it out to Saliba. And Saliba plays it on out wide to Martinelli. Martinelli plays it back to Saliba. Saliba back to Gabriel. Odegaard is picking up beautiful pockets of space, and no one's picking them up. There should be someone picking them up. Jesus now looks to play one in. Over the top, it's a corner to Arsenal. Maswari. Yeah, be interesting. Right, so Martinelli is going to take the corner. Martinelli with the corner then. Gabriel and Jesus discussing what they're going to do with it, maybe. Oh, the keeper's getting a bit of attention. That's rare, getting a bit of attention there. So stopping play at the moment. Did we see what happened to him? Martinelli with his black gloves on and horrendous white shirt where you can't see the numbers or anything. See the Adidas sign from a distance, you can't tell anything. Right, Martinelli then looking ready, getting ready to still waiting for the corner. Right, Martinelli's getting ready to take it now. A lot of movement inside the box. Players being held, and the keeper doesn't like any of that, so he brings it over to have a chat with them. He's having a chat with the players now, which I think was Saliba. Is that Saliba? Yeah, Saliba and be Hoyland. Hoyland follows Saliba back into the box again to do the same thing. Right, so this corner's Right, corner in. Man United clear it. Odegaard picks it. Odegaard runs it out, but it's going to be a throw into Arsenal. He plays that quickly. Oh, Jesus brought down there rather. That's a bit of a stiff old challenge there, or maybe it's just me. Martinez, Mainu tries to do a cute flick, ends up losing the ball and giving away. Oh no, there's no free kick there. I thought that'd be a free kick. Interesting. Arsenal throw anyway. 20 yards inside the Man United half. 18 yards from the goal. Goal line. Gabriel's going to take this throw. Jesus and Dallo having quite a go at it out here. Dallo comes off the better there, plays it up, but in comes Gabriel to head that away. Someone's gone down. Someone's down for Arsenal. Jesus. Gabriel Jesus is down. Taking his hand, so maybe got that stood on, who knows. Yeah, it's between Martinez and and Jesus, and Martinez just puts his hand out. I don't think there's much deliberate about that. Puts his hand out to try and block it, kind of thing. Block him. Just a natural, just a natural movement of just going, oh, he actually gets a card for that. Wonderful stuff. So Lisandro Martinez is booked. First yellow card of the day. I'm not sure about that because when you jump up, your arms naturally come out, don't they? So I don't think he'd done it deliberately. But anyway, right, on we go. So it's Kobe Mainu. Oh no, that's we're looking at the long range shot from Mainu, which was silly. Just a grass cutter. Never going to score from there. Kobe Mainu has not scored since last year's FA Cup final. Really? Oh. We've got a break in play as Jesus gets treatment from that. Well, he's holding his leg now. It's 1-1 between Newcastle and Bromley, by the way. There's an update if you're keeping an eye on that one. Yeah, 1-1 from Newcastle. This is taking absolutely forever. Jesus originally went down with an arm to the face, but then he was holding his leg. Right, okay, so this free kick's going to actually happen. Normal drill. What, do they remain on side there? Sure. Definitely getting found out now. This drill by would have been on side. Anyway, nothing comes of it. Manchester United goalkeeper has laid it down to take the free kick. Going to play this long through the centre. Maynard gets a head on it, which just then goes through to Raya, who picks it up, and he's going to roll this out, is he? He's going to kick it. Yeah. Rolls it out to Gabriel. Receives it back on into midfield now. Maguire's going to deal with that one. Mainu Dallo plays it quickly, but gives it to Arsenal. Should have been a foul there to Arsenal, but wasn't. Don't know why. Was it? Right, Saliba back to the keeper. Raya looks up, plays it in short to Odegaard, I think that is. Like I say, it's difficult for me to see some of the numbers, guys. We can't see numbers. There's Jorginho now. On out to Martinelli. Martinelli? That's not Martinelli, is that? That's Jesus over there. Arsenal play it back to the keeper. So with that'll be a throw into Arsenal. Throw into Arsenal, 15 yards inside their own half. Quickly taken. Martinelli's on the ball now. He crosses, whips one in, dealt with by Maguire. Bruno Fernandes looks to play a long one in. No one there. Gives it straight back to Arsenal. It's back with Raya, the keeper. Plays it forward to Saliba. Saliba does a nice nutmeg round Bruno Fernandes, who tries to challenge him, and that fails. And then in comes Ugarte. His foul doesn't fail. Right, Odegaard now. Saw loads of the ball in about the first 10 minutes of the game, I guess. And it's petered out a bit for him in that regard lately, but created some good chances. Arsenal were the better of the two. They're the attacking of the two. Most of the time, Man United is just defending, really, trying to clear everything they can. Now, Bruno Fernandes plays a long one out, looks to play it out. Was he fouled there? Nothing given. It's with Garnacho now. Garnacho's looking up. Who's going to support him? No one. Just go alone. Plays a tame shot towards Raya, the keeper. No one there to back him up, really. So no one busting a gut to get in there. And it's back with Arsenal with Jorginho now on to Odegaard. Up over the halfway line. Looks to see them run of Havertz. Now it's played in. Oh, Martinez, Mainu. They somehow get away with that. There's a bit caught out at the back there, Man United. Right, 35 minutes gone. 10 minutes of the first half left. Arsenal the better of the two, I'd say, so far. But even them haven't really tested the keeper that much. So it's been played out in the midfield here. Dallo back to Martinez. Martinez is 10 yards inside the Arsenal half, plays it back to Maguire. He passes it back to Martinez. Martinez is looking at Mainu, plays it to him, and it's on out to Dallo on this wing, who plays it back to Martinez. Two banks of four, nicely spread out by Arsenal. Not many gaps here. Every time they play it forward, that gets intercepted by a foot or a block from Arsenal. They come back and recycle it. Now it's with Ugarte, who plays it on out to Delit. Delit into Maguire, plays it out to Martinez, out on this left-hand side. Into Mainu in the centre of midfield now. Man United starting to see a bit more of the ball. Ugarte plays it on out wide. It's with Garnacho. Well, it was offside there, but all the way back to Maguire again. Arsenal are doing a good job of cutting out the passing lanes. As they try to pass it and get it forward, Arsenal just, cutting it out. Now, bit of a move on here. Bruno Fernandes falls over and gets nothing, and rightly so. Totally look for that one. Literally going off into the box. Why didn't just keep going and have a shot? I don't know. He felt the contact from behind him and thought, "Oh, I'll go down. I'll get a free kick here." He didn't. Now he's showing his foot. He's showing the fact that his boots come off. He throws that to the floor in temper. He's probably going to get a card for that. Yes, he is, because he loves yellow cards, Bruno Fernandes, and he loves red cards. Supposed to be the captain, setting examples, and there we are. Ridiculous. So it goes into the box. Yeah, there's some contact from the back, but why? Why just collapse over and fall over and all this kind of stuff? So we look at it better from this angle. He just gets a slight click. In actual fact, the boot he takes off. The boot he actually takes off to make it look like the boot's come off. That was the challenge that came off. He actually takes his own boot off. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So he took his own boot off to make it look like he'd been fouled and the boot came off during the. I don't know. But it looks like Raheem Sterling's going on now. I don't know who's coming off for him. Anyone injured or anything? Seems a weird move at this stage. Oh yeah, we've got someone down here. Who's this? Is that Jesus? I wonder if that's from the knock he picked up earlier. I didn't see a knock in there. It's concentrating too much on the Bruno Fernandes rubbish. I still can't believe Bruno Fernandes there. He goes into the box, gets a minimal contact from behind, goes down like he's been shot, rolls over, turns over as if he's going to get up, takes his own boot off, shows it to the referee as if the boot's come off because he's been fouled. It's ridiculous. I mean, the more you see it, it's just so bad. Look at it. Here he is. They're showing it again and taking his own boot off and then showing it to the referee. Look, he clipped me. He took my boot off. It's just hideous. Well, we're having someone stretch it off here. Sorry, guys, I haven't concentrated so much on this particular. Who's that coming off now? 39 minutes gone. We've had this bit of a break in play now due to this injury. Must be a bad one. He's being stretchered off. Right, we're going to get to see what's happened here now. Yeah, it looks like it's Jesus. I don't see. So Jesus off with an injury. It looked like he picked up a knock earlier in the game, but he looked fairly innocuous. So whether it's a knock on from that, I don't know. He's been stretchered off. Anyway, Raheem Sterling's on in his place. It's covering his face. Must be bad. Didn't look that much from the little bit of footage I saw of it, but right, we've got Saliba on the ball now. He plays it back to Raya, the keeper. Looks to play it back on out to Saliba. That's with Jorginho. Jorginho back to the keeper. Keeper plays it long this time. Decides to go long. Just goes out of play. I think that's a Man United throw in. Yep. Dallo will take it. Portuguese man is going to take this throw in. So final third passes, Arsenal 52, Man United 14. Right, Jorginho now in the it's obviously the sixth role. Back to Raya. Odegaard. He plays it on out to I can't see who that is, guys. Right, he tries to play it through for Martinelli. A little bit too much pace on it, and it rolls out. It goes out for I think that's a goal kick. Someone got a touch on that. Yeah, someone got a touch on it, so it's going to be a corner. Not like it was harmlessly going out, but obviously not. All right, 42 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes to go plus stoppage time. There'd be a bit of stoppage time actually with the injury, and we've had a few niggly stops here and there, so might be as many, say 4 minutes maybe added on. We'll see in a minute. Saliba's taking some instructions to get into the box. Odegaard stays out on the edge of the area, and a lot of pushing and shoving again, as has been on all of these corners. This is Arsenal's tactic to really bury in the keeper so he can't move. Man United are trying to do a job of marshalling that a bit, and the referee's not happy with it, so he's chatting to the players. It all gets a bit messy on these corners for Arsenal. Right, so they play a deep one in. Keeper picks it up in his hands, no problem. Wanted to make a quick throw out, but decided against it. Now he's letting everyone clear outside the box, so rolls it out to Martinez. Now Dalot looks up, plays it back to Martinez, nothing on. Martinez back to the keeper. He comes under some pressure. And now Saliba pops it back into the box. No one there though. De Ligt headers it away. Kind of ricochets off Mainu, and then Bruno Fernandes plays a long one to Højlund. Højlund on his own now. Mainu picks it up. He takes another long range shot that gets blocked and gives it straight to Martinez, who's now off on his run. He's already just outside the box. De Ligt gets a little touch on that, takes it away from Martinelli. Good clearance. That could have been something. Right. Odegaard. Plays it out wide to Sterling. Sterling looks up, back to Odegaard. Not many options inside the box, so they're tapping it around outside. Jorginho back to Saliba. Saliba puts it into Havertz. Havertz plays it into Odegaard, to Havertz. Plays it over the top, back to Havertz again. Nope. And it all comes to nothing. Let's say throw into Man United. There we are. So we're approaching the end of the first half. Who do you think's been the better guys? Of the best of the first half. Let me know your comments, guys, on who do you think has the best of the first half. Right, so we've got 5 minutes. I said 4, so I won't far out. 5 minutes of added time. Havertz kind of gets wrestled for the ball. I don't really know why. They take it quickly. It's on up to, I think that's Martinelli. Yeah, Martinelli. And Hernandez defends that. For a throw into Arsenal, they take it quickly. Odegaard falls down, gets clipped and falls down. It's a free kick just outside the area by Martinez. Silly one. He's on a yellow card, isn't he? Just be careful. Straight through the back of Odegaard. Definite free kick. Silly. Gets a foot to the ball, but he takes most of the player as well with him. And this is in quite a dangerous area here, guys. So would suit a left footer, I think. Odegaard showing interest. Probably going to be Odegaard, I think. Takes this. Man United goalkeeper is shouting at Garnacho, Højlund. Get the shape there in front of him. Take a long time over these set pieces. Really do. So we got Raheem Sterling and Odegaard standing over the ball. The keeper's now positioned himself just slightly left of centre in the goal to protect that left-hand side, which makes sense. Goes right, but goes over the top. Odegaard takes the shot, goes high and wide. Well, not high and wide, high and over. There we are, 47 minutes gone, 0-0 still. Right, Mainu now from the goal kick. It's it forward to Bruno Fernandes, takes a long one. Mainu chases it on, doesn't have the pace to outbeat Saliba, so it's a goal kick. Not the quickest, Mainu. That's definitely one of his one of the things he lacks on there, isn't it? Not the quickest player. He'll be stripped there by, the pace. So we've got a minute and a half left of the first half. Is it going to be 0-0 going into the break? Or are we going to see a goal? There's going to be anyone score. I think it'd probably be Arsenal. They've been the better side, really, over those first 45 minutes. Long free kick into the centre. Maguire gets his head on it, but just gives it to Arsenal. Or does he? Yeah, free kick to Arsenal. And that shows sort of goes up in the air and there's a 50-50 ball, but it probably was slightly a foul, actually. So it's Arsenal's ball. Half a minute left. Although Arsenal have been the better side, they haven't really had what you call amazing clear-cut chances. So I mean, you wouldn't say that they've been the better side, but you wouldn't say that it's wrong that they're going in 0-0 or anything of that nature. I don't think. Right, it's with Saliba now. No, Gabriel. Sorry, Gabriel on the halfway line looks to play a long ball out to Sterling. Headers it in to Guy Havertz. Guy Havertz loses the ball, and it's now with Hernandez. Hernandez plays. Now it's with Ugarte. Ugarte plays it out wide to Mazwari. Mazwari plays it over the top to Kanachi. Looks to receive the ball back, and he rolls out for a goal kick. Too much on that. Nice move though. One of their better moves of the half. So if not so already, I'm sure it's going to be a kick out by the goalkeeper, and then they'll blow for half time. Which I think it is half time. Half time, guys. Right, so I'm going to take a short break. I shall come back to you for the second half in a short moment. Okay, guys, back. So I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. If you could kindly subscribe to the channel, I really appreciate it to help me get out to a larger audience. Obviously, the early phases of YouTube, you need to get up the higher parts of the um, algorithm. So I really appreciate that. If you could do that, if you're a Liverpool fan, even if you're not, I really appreciate it. So I'll probably stay on, guys, because it's going to be the draw. I don't know how long after the match they're going to do the draw, but yeah, they're showing highlights at the moment of the Tamworth Tottenham. What a great display by Tamworth to take, and they had their moments in the game as well, to actually sort of take them all the way like that. It's so cold, guys. It's really freezing. This weather. Can't wait for spring. So, do we think that Liverpool will do any? Let's have a look. Do we think Liverpool will you think we'll do any transfer business between now and the end of January? Or do you reckon we're just going to do the usual and do nothing? Yeah, I'll put that message in there. Okay, so Hull City 1, Doncaster Rovers 1. It ended 3-0 to Tottenham. As I say, I think they just ran out of space, ran out of steam, Tamworth, really. Palace 1-0. It's gone off the screen now. There's a few other games going on. And after this, of course, will be the draw for the fourth round. So we'll have a look at that one and see who we actually draw in the next round. It's going to be interesting, guys. It's interesting to do this channel because, as I say, I'll have a bit more of a historical focus at times because, obviously the Shankly's boot room. So we're going right back to the great man. And but also we're going to be doing these watch-alongs and stuff and debates and everything. So, yeah. It's absolutely freezing at Arsenal. They are wrapped up good and proper. Don't blame them. It's been a cold start of the year, sure. It's interesting in that first half because I guess you could say that Man United defended it quite well, really. They didn't leave so many opportunities open for Arsenal, but you can say a couple of free kicks. They gave away a lot of free kicks, in corners and stuff, which Arsenal are actually really strong at. They didn't actually manage to do too much with them. As I said before, in the first half, they're starting to work out Arsenal now teams with this, with the way they do this, with the way they do their corners and stuff, and free kicks. But the players are coming back out. Raheem Sterling leading the way, closely followed by Jorginho. That strip is weird, that white strip. I mean, depending on the camera angle, you can't even see the numbers on the back, which is just mad. They wanted to have black numbering there, really, would be the best idea. Just a different colour, really, other than the same colour white. Strange. Anyway. Man United in their away tops, blue. the away tops. Bruno Fernandes is remonstrating to some of his players, geeing them up. And Arsenal in a huddle. So we're just about to get the second half underway. Everyone's pacing up and down. I wonder what he makes of it all. Left Sporting Lisbon, doing well, hardly ever losing. He came here and done nothing but lose, virtually. A long way to go for Man United under him, I'm sure. But looks like Odegaard is going to take the... No, he's not. He was, now he's changed his mind. So Arsenal kicking towards the left. And they play it back to the keeper. He plays it out wide. It goes out for a throw-in to Arsenal. About 20 yards inside the Man United half. Throw gets taken. Looks like Sterling gets brought down there. It goes out for a throw to Arsenal. No free kick given though. Gabriel with the ball. Tosses it in. Raheem Sterling gets something to it. So does Havertz. Comes in, but then it's cleared by Man United. It's now head tennis up in the air. And it comes off. I think that'll be an Arsenal throw-in on this left-hand side, just inside the Man United half. So Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis Scully, Odegaard, Jorginho, Moreno, Sterling, Havertz and Martinelli are the Arsenal team. And for Manchester United, we have Bayendir, De Ligt, Maguire, Martinez, who's on a yellow card, Mazwari, Ugarte, Mainu, Garnacho, Fernandes and Højlund. Right, so I'm back to the Arsenal keeper Ray here, who plays a short one out to Saliba. Saliba brings it out from the back under no pressure. Up to the halfway line now, still no pressure. Decides to check back and plays it across to Gabriel. Gabriel looks to play it out wide. Changes his mind back to Saliba. Saliba plays it out to the right-hand side. He plays it forward to Havertz, who gets brought down. And no free kick, I don't think. Yeah, it was a free kick. Mazwari brought him down. So just a break in play, guys, at the moment. Right, Saliba on into the midfield, and we see Jorginho on the ball. Plays it back to Gabriel. Gabriel now. Back to Saliba. Saliba inside to Jorginho, who plays it short and gives it straight to Man United, who are on the attack now. Højlund leaves it for Mainu, who plays it back to Ugarte, and now it's back with, well, from a promising attacking situation, they just play it all the way back. Martinez going back, facing his own goal, goes all the way back to the keeper. All a waste. He plays it long, up over the halfway line, dealt with by Arsenal, who now have control of it with Raheem Sterling. Plays it on inside to Jorginho. Jorginho across to Saliba. Saliba plays it out to Martinelli. Martinelli looks to play it forward to, and he gets brought down. That's going to be a free kick in a dangerous position here in some respects. So we've got, what we've got here is a free kick just to the left-hand side, just outside the box. And Martinelli played a quick one, straight through to Moreno. And he gets brought down by Dalot. Dalot's yellow carded for that. So free kick in a dangerous place here. And that's been the story of the game, really, is a lot of free kicks for Arsenal. Man United giving away a lot of free kicks in this game. You'd like to think that at some point Arsenal are going to capitalise on this. There's loads of ways you could play this. You could play this in on top of the keeper. You could play it out wide to. You could play it on the edge of the box there, where Raheem Sterling and Odegaard are right now. To have a shot in, or dink one in. A few things you can do in this position. Odegaard goes over and has a word with Martinelli, who's going to take this free kick, and steps away now. Arsenal look to gather a lot by the back post, and you have Man United just defending space, really. Played in, out by Maguire, as far as Odegaard. And Raheem Sterling now chases the ball down along with Ugarte. Only one winner there. Gets nudged a couple of times, looking for a free kick. Is Sterling, who doesn't get one. It's going to be a throw into Arsenal over on the far hand side, about 15 yards into the Man United half. Gabriel takes over the ball to do the throw in. He does that to Martinelli, plays it back to Gabriel. Gabriel goes all the way back to the. Saliba goes all the way back to the keeper, Raya. And the defenders look to position themselves. He plays it long, though, with the ball in. Ooh, that was close to letting in, I think that's Raheem Sterling. It's actually been quite bright the second half. Been on the ball a fair bit. Now it's back with Man United and Maguire. Maguire plays a long ball out to the right-hand side, and Dalot, who controls it. And now Garnacho is storming forward into the box, and it's 1-0 Man United. That's Bruno Fernandes. I mean, the best team by a country mile has been Arsenal in this game, and they allow that. It was a quick breakaway, actually, a quick breakaway by Man United. Garnacho gets it up on the right, picks it up on the right-hand side, just drives into the box, plays it across, and Bruno Fernandes is running in, plays and fires a nice shot to the right-hand side, and there we are. So it's 1-0 Man United, and that's it. Get a bit lucky because I think it's Gabriel who looks to kind of loses the battle in the air, really, and Garnacho gets very lucky with the knockdown, and just squares it across. I mean, they tried to go with Højlund, who's but coming in behind is Fernandes, who picks up the ball and fires it straight in. Nice shot by him. 1-0. Oh, well. What do you make of that? All the people to score, Mr. No Shoe. No, Arsenal. Let's make a game of this. Someone has to be as hard working. Right, it is with Arsenal now, just outside the other. Just had a shot, actually, which was deflected off a defender. Now Gabriel looks to play it into Martinelli, crosses one in, comes off the head of Maguire. Sterling hits it just across goal to a Man United defender who boots it away. Back with Raya. Now the tempo's increased a lot, guys, since that goal. And we're now looking, the ball is now with Martinelli out on this left-hand side. Dalot shepherding him along. They're doubling up on him, actually, with Garnacho also doing the same thing. And they play it in deep. Comes off a Man United head. And, oh, my gosh, how do they miss? Like Havertz. I don't know if that took a deflection. If it didn't take a deflection, that is an awful shot by Havertz there. Played in by Martinelli. Martinelli causes a bit of chaos. It's just outside the 6-yard box. Maguire heads it down, but it ricochets off an Arsenal player, falls nicely to Havertz, who just actually, with the outside of his right foot, just shanks it wide. This is what happens when you don't have a natural striker. Arteta's absolutely livid on the sidelines there. Right, Mano intercepts. So it's with Kobe Manu now. On out to Dalot on this right-hand side. He passes over to Garnacho, who puts it behind for a goal kick. Doesn't even manage to contain the ball there. Well, definitely the team that doesn't deserve, from the first half to the first 10 minutes of the second half, has not been the team that's deserved to be leading this game, but they actually are. So credit to them. They got a bit lucky with the knockdowns and stuff, but once they got into the box, they were quite clinical, and Bruno Fernandes finished it well. Give him due for that. Odegaard now plays it forward. It's intercepted, and he's brought down as a free kick. Yeah, free kick to Arsenal there. Havertz brought down by Ugarte. And Ugarte's carded. It's cynical, really. Just drags his shirt, pulls the play around. So free kick. They've given away so many free kicks. Why Arsenal haven't capitalised on a lot of these free kicks is, well, that's a story in itself. Well, where the ball is positioned is not where the foul took place. From what I can see, it was at least 10 yards more forward than that. So I don't know why it's as far back as that. That's mad. Where they've driven the line for the standing 10 yards away is where the infringement happened, as far as I can make out. Right, Odegaard is looking to play this short. Nope, he's backed out of that idea. Now plays it into Saliba. I think that was Maguire gets a foot on that. Now it's with Manu. Got three Arsenal players around him. He comes down, wins a free kick. So free kick to Man United. Played well there, Manu. He's also yellow carded at some point in that previous exchange. Quite a lot on yellow cards for Man United. Right, so the Man United keeper is standing over this, take this free kick, launches it long on up and out. They've done 3 or 4 goal kicks in the first half and put them straight out, so I'm not surprised he put that one out. Right, it's with Saliba now, who taps it across to Gabriel. Gabriel slowly brings it forward back to Saliba. Saliba looks to get it on out to Odegaard there on the wing. It's popping up all over the place. Not as been as effective as he was in the first half for me, Odegaard. Too deep. What's he doing back there? It's almost like a defender. You want him up around the 10 area. Right, it's back with Man United and Bruno Fernandes, the goal scorer. He plays it into Ugarte, who loses it. It's with Havertz now, who drives on into the box. They take a shot. It's ricocheted, deflected all over the place, and they clear it. Man United clear it. They clear it on up to. Looks like there was an altercation there. Right, it's now with Mazwari. He plays it across to. I think that's Fernandes. Fernandes. Yeah, it was Hoyland who was played up to, and absolutely nothing tackle. But Saliba makes out like he's been absolutely poleaxed. Wasn't enough on that for me. Maswari drives at the goal, and it's back to Garnacho, who basically it comes off a Arsenal defender and out for a corner. So it's corner now to Manchester United. 59 minutes gone. Saliba actually has a nosebleed out of that one I said was nothing challenge. Right, so Bruno Fernandes standing over this. There's Maguire in the box looking to. Oh, it's just cleared off the line there by the keeper. Although he'd already seemed to have blown for something there, has he? What's all that about? What's decided there? He's given a free kick to. Basically gave a free kick to Arsenal. Just absolute disaster in the box. Saliba's back on after receiving treatment for the. Looks like his mouth bleeding. Right, long kick out. Comes off the head of Maguire. Oh, I have to say, he's been good today. At the back, he's dealt with most things that have come into him. In fairness. Dalot goes in for a challenge on and gets a yellow card and a red card, so Dalot is off. Second yellow, is it? I'm not so sure about that. Red card for Dalot. Let's have a look at this again. He goes in for a challenge. I just want to see. I mean, it's a nothing ball, really. I mean, he hardly touches the player. The intent is kind of like he's sliding into it. So, from that point of view, I don't even know if he touches him. Doesn't actually touch. Shocker. Anyway, Man United down to 10. Tony White looks to be playing this one. Still, Amarin is not happy about that. He's bringing on Ahmed now. First opportunity. Second yellow card for Dalot. And I don't think it was a yellow card myself. And I'm no Man United fan. But yeah. Anyway, Jorginho now drives forward. Martinelli out here on the left-hand side. Goes up against Garnacho. Crosses one in. Keeper manages to get a fist to it. And it's an equaliser. Equaliser for Arsenal. And it's Saliba. There's a bit of a melee in the box. The ball comes out to Saliba, who just fires it straight in, back in through the crowd and scores from about 15, 18 yards away. So it's 1-1. 1-1. Which is no more than they deserve. I mean, there's no way Arsenal deserve to be losing this game, in my opinion. They've been the better side, really. But it's a bit of a melee there. Lots of bodies around. In actual fact, it's a slight deflection off of De Ligt, I think. Comes off his ankle. Comes off De Ligt's ankle. Whether they'll give it to Saliba, I don't know. Just takes a slight deflection off of, takes it away from the keeper. So it's 1-1, guys. 63 minutes gone. And this game's lightened up a bit. We've had a sending off and 2 goals in about the last 10 minutes or so. Okay, it's with Jorginho now, and he's just he's just pacing forward with no one near him. Martinelli looks to go around Garnacho, and Ugarte gets a tackle in, but it's a free kick to Man United for the foul on Garnacho. Was fouled, actually. Garnacho and Martinelli, that's an interesting matchup there. Yeah, there's not a lot in that, really. Very 50-50. Doesn't teach you much. Mm. So Dalot red carded. Arsenal smell blood now with 1-1. They feel like they can go on and win this. So it's a free kick to Manchester United, taken by the goalkeeper just outside the penalty box. Hits it forwards to Odegaard, picks that up. Saliba back to the goalkeeper Raya, who looks to play it just in front to Jorginho. Jorginho brings it calmly forward. He's looking for Raheem Sterling, but Odegaard now runs with the ball. Now it's out to Sterling on that wing, who had quite a bit of space at one point. And he beats his man, runs into the box. Oh, it was a shot by Martinelli, and it comes off a Man United head and goes out for a corner, pretty much central to the goal. It's a good ball in from Raheem Sterling, looks to cross the ball in from here, beats his man easy, hits it, hits it back to Martinelli. Martinelli gets a shot off, and it comes off a Man United head and out for a corner. Could have been a goal actually had it not been, because I don't think the keeper was that set for it. Right, so corner Arsenal. Odegaard takes it deep. Keeper gets a punch on it, and Garnacho clears it on out for a throw into Arsenal over on the right hand side, about 10 yards in the Man United half. Arsenal really going for this now. Odegaard on the ball. He plays it back to that's Martinelli, and not Martinelli. That's Moreno. Out to Martinelli. Moreno again looks to cross it, makes a hash of that. Ugarte intercepts that ball. One of the problems with Ugarte, he's a great tackler, no two ways about it. He's great at breaking up play, but he's just got no pace. So easily caught up and sort of stopped from moving forward there. Anyway, it's now with Martinez. Martinez looks up, plays it back to Maguire, who plays it out on the left-hand wing to, I think that's Bruno, with Arsenal. Now it's with Mainu. Mainu intercepts that one. Now it's Bruno Fernandes, chips one up over the top to Højlund, who just runs down by the corner flag. Now it's with Mainu. Mainu battling with Gabriel there, and it comes to basically nothing's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. Gabriel now. Jorginho is looking for it, but it's instead played out to Shelley White. Back to Gabriel again. Last 5-minute possession is 83 to Arsenal, 17 to Man United. So you can see how this game's flipped on its head here. Right, now, Raheem Sterling does some great shimmies inside the box. Doesn't really come to anything, though. Now it's back with Havertz, who's just 20 yards in the Man United half. He takes a short pass to Odegaard. And it's now with Havertz. Havertz plays it out to Sterling. Sterling looking to run with pace into the box, which he does. And quite an impact Sterling has in this game. They look to get a penalty there. Is that a penalty? What's gone on here? I don't know if that was a penalty. It looks like it's a penalty to Arsenal here, guys. Was that? Interesting. Maguire is absolutely remonstrating. A great run from Raheem Sterling into the box. He plays it to Havertz, who gets brought down, but I don't know if that was. I'm not sure about that. There's no contact. This won't be a penalty. If this is a penalty, I'll be stunned. There's actually contact, none whatsoever. That's why Maguire's going mad. Is there VAR? If there's no VAR, it's going to be a penalty because the referee's given it. There's actually no contact. It appears to be. I think he's now given a card to Maguire, who's so angry, and rightly so, because the leg comes out, but it doesn't actually connect. So an interesting one. It's all kicked off. Things going on all over the place. Love it. Love the chaos of it. It's brilliant. Well, it looks like Arsenal have got a penalty they shouldn't have had, in my opinion. I don't think Maguire. I've got to call it how I see it. I don't want Man United to. I'd just be biased if I said they deserve this penalty, because they don't. There's hardly any contact on Havertz. Havertz just looks to go down on the slightest. There's not even. I don't even know that a leg actually touches him. That's the weird part about it. I don't think there's VAR, is there? There's VAR, then that's a shocker. Anyway, it's a penalty to Arsenal. Odegaard had to take it. We're on 17 minutes. Man United are down to 10 men. They've got so many players that if they don't watch, it could go off, because there's been a lot of cards to Man United players as well. So they've got to be really careful now. Anyway, Odegaard takes 5 paces back, looks at the floor, and the keeper looks a bit pensive, makes a few jumps. Odegaard, and it's saved. It's saved. Wasn't a good penalty, actually. He'd done a few shimmies before hitting the ball, didn't really put his foot through it, and it wasn't really hit with any If you're going to go the right way, you're going to have a good chance of saving that penalty every day of the week. Wasn't a good penalty at all. So it remains 1-1. And is that the lifeline that Man United needed this time? Who knows? It's not hit. It's not hit with any great conviction. The goalkeeper's already going the right way before he strikes, actually. So he'd already decided he's going that way, the keeper. He goes down hard, low to his left. And Odegaard, after doing a few shimmies and hits it left-footed, down low, not enough power on it, really, and it's a save. So it's 1-1, remains 1-1. What we want here is extra time and penalties. That's what I want to see. Right, we've got Declan Rice coming on now in place of Moreno. How do you pronounce his name? It's Marino, I suppose. Well, to be honest with you, it was a penalty that shouldn't have been. So a bit of justice done there, really, because I don't think that was a penalty. Harry Maguire is still going into one. He's been booked, so he wants to be careful. He's booked for that whole situation there, and as much as frustrated he is, he wants to be careful. Gabriel was also booked in that exchange, so there's a lot on cards now, guys. Right, so there's a throw-in on the right-hand side for Arsenal, about 15 yards into their own half. It's picked up by Manu, though, but that's intercepted by Arsenal, and Arsenal come away with it. Odegaard looks to play a short one through. It ricochets off a few players and goes out for a Arsenal throw-in. They take it very quickly. They're looking to really go for it now, Arsenal. It's intercepted by Fernandez. And it's a free kick to Arsenal, just outside the centre circle. They play it quickly and get it forwards. Odegaard now, just outside about 10 yards outside the penalty box. with Arsenal still over on that far side. It's a Saliba now, the Arsenal goal scorer. Plays it forward to Odegaard. Still with Odegaard. Looks to play a long one out to the left-hand side, and Martinelli, who receives it. Garnacho is closing him down, as he's been doing since Dallow's gone off, really. Martinelli now, just outside the penalty area. Saliba now. Martinelli plays one in. It's headed away by, I think that's Maguire. And Saliba mops up at the back, makes himself available for the keeper, who has to rush to receive that. It's played on out now. It's Jorginho with acres of space in the midfield, and Man United just look to retreat. They're probably going to try and hold on here now, guys. With them being down to 10 men, they'll obviously want to take it into extra time if they can. Right. Sterling, who's been good. Oh, what a save. A magnificent save by a free header for Declan Rice in the box. I don't know if he'd been onside, though. If it really come to it. Let's just check here if he'd been onside. I think he would have been onside, just onside. It's a nice ball in from Odegaard, received well from Declan Rice. The only criticism is a little bit at the keeper, but nice height for the keeper as well. But anyway, he gets it. He manages to tip it over the bar, so it's a corner now for Arsenal, and the keeper looks like he's going to receive some treatment. He's got his hand on that, not out. Well, guys, we can catch a bit of breath on this game. It's been quite breathless in the last 15 minutes or so. It's all happened. We've had Dalot sent off. We've had obviously the Arsenal goal, the Arsenal penalty. So it's been all going on. All of it's been going on. Really interesting. Hmm. Keeper's still receiving treatment at the moment. Seem to be his home. So Arsenal are ready to take this. Arsenal are ready to take this corner. He's showing the goals now. Keeper's still down, and the trainers are getting him to hold their hand. So some movement problems there, perhaps. Well, it's not been a bad game. I think overall Arsenal have been the slightly better side, if I'm honest. I think they've had the better chances. They've controlled the game better. It was almost against the run of play, their goal, really. It just kind of fell for them, really. And Mainu crosses that ball in, and Bruno Fernandes is able to slot it in. It was a good response from Arsenal. But what would be interesting now is to see how this ends up, because definitely Arsenal are trying to finish the game off, where you see Man United just trying to hold on a bit. I want to try and get it into extra time maybe, and then regroup from there. So Odegaard now is going to take this. Keeper seems to be up and ready now. So Odegaard is going to play this one in. They play it short to Havertz, I think that. No, Declan Rice, sorry. Headed back into the box, received by Rice on the edge of the area. He looks to receive it back, but it's defended well by Man United and out for a throw in on the far hand side, which is taken, I was going to say taken quickly, but they changed their mind. Man United about to make some changes. Ganacho's off. Ganacho going off. Done a pretty good job since Dalot's gone off of marshalling Martinelli. He's been pretty good at being with him. So we've got Ahmed coming on. For short, isn't he, Ahmed? Kobe Maino's going off. Probably one of those on. Probably want to get some of the yellow carders off, because if they get anyone with if they get another red card, that'll be disaster time. So Hoyland's going off. Not impressed with Hoyland at all. He's done nothing today. Just, I don't know, not a Manchester United player, I wouldn't say. Yeah, looks void of confidence. Just, you know. So it's Collier, Xerxes, and Diallo, who have come on for Manchester United. So they made three subs at once there. At this point, you have to start thinking, possible penalties. Oh, excuse me, guys. I should be yawning, should I? Is it that? Right, now we've got Martinelli now. Comes down that wing. Russes it in. It's dealt with by Manchester United defensively. Martinelli's complaining about something. Not sure what he's complaining about there. He crossed the ball and it was defended well. Right, it's a goal kick to Manchester United. 81 minutes gone on the clock. We've got stoppage time and maybe extra time. Unless Arsenal or Man United can get a goal in these last few minutes. Right, so for throw-in now on the far side, 15 yards in the Arsenal half. Maguire sort of booted it along. It went out of play. They take that quickly. Now it's Saliba who passes along to Gabriel. Gabriel on to Declan Rice. Declan Rice looks up, drives in midfield, and passes it across to Odegaard, who looks forward and gives it to Sterling. Sterling gives it back to Odegaard. Odegaard quickly to Saliba. Saliba now looks up, shuffles a bit, and gives it to Gabriel. Gabriel now moves forward, and that finds its way to Martinelli. Martinelli now out on this left-hand wing has got Ahmed for company. Plays it in. Another very good defensive header from Maguire, who I think has done actually quite well on these defensive headers. I don't think he gave away a penalty either, by the way. Mazwari clears for a throw into Arsenal, taken quickly by Sterling. Really looking to get on with this game quickly now, Arsenal. They look to try and kill this game off. They got the one-man advantage, of course. Now back to Saliba. Saliba looks up and gives it to Odegaard. Odegaard plays it forward. It's offside. Yep, offside flag. Yep, Sterling. The keeper comes over to take the. Oh, excuse me. The keeper comes over to take the free kick. It's interesting. The keeper takes all the free kicks, and he leaves all the other aspects. But he's actually been really poor in this game with those. He's kicked about 5 of them straight out of touch. So plays this one long. Does stay in. But it's dealt with by, I think that's Gabriel. Goes on all the way up to now a counter-attack on here now with Sterling out on the wing. Looks to pass it in. Goes over everybody's head. Ricochets back. Odegaard looks to shape and shoot. Changes his mind. On out to Declan Rice now out on this left-hand side, who gets intercepted by Bruno Fernandes, who clears only as far as Gabriel. He plays it inside to Jorginho. Jorginho now on to He's got it back, really. Sterling now. Brings it back to Saliba. All in the Man United half here now, guys. Long ball in, dealt with by the keeper. Always going to be, I think. Keeper, of course, pulled off that magnificent save earlier on. But Maguire has had a good match, I have to say. Amarin's on all his haunches now as he's looking out in a bit of despair here. The way these things, the way this game's panned out, the last few minutes has just been all Arsenal, really. Man United need to get a bit of a control of the game because otherwise they're just going to be facing a barrage of Arsenal for the next five or 6 minutes or however long we get for extra time. There's 5 minutes to go in normal time and whatever's added on. Right, it's Declan Rice now. He plays it inside to Saliba. Saliba plays it forward to that's with Sterling. Sterling plays it forward to Guy Havertz. Guy Havertz looks up, plays it to Saliba. Saliba plays it on out to. Sorry, that was Jorginho out to Saliba. Jorginho's got it back in the midfield again. He plays it on out to Martinelli over this left-hand wing. He's got Ahmed for company. Shovels inside, beats him. Crosses a ball in, which gets intercepted and falls for Xerxes. Xerxes looks to go on a run. Does he? Yeah, he's out. He out muscles two Arsenal players there, and it's on out wide to Ahmed. Ahmed's running down this right hand side. Plays a nice ball into Xerxes. It comes off. I think that was Raheem Sterling there. Raheem Sterling got a block in, and now we've got someone down injured. Who's that? Went rolling into the advertising boards, I think. Good breakaway from Man United. They've got that in their game. Good strength from Xerxes. He shuffles out of the way of two players trying to bring him down, actually, and loosens them pretty quickly. Then gets the return ball from Ahmed, which is deflected out. And Ahmed goes flying into the advertising hoardings. By the looks of it. No. Yeah. Right. Back into normal play. And we've got Declan Rice driving. He's been good since he's come on. Martinelli out on this left-hand side. Shapes to shoot. Does a cute little pass to Guy Havertz, who plays it across, but it's dealt with defensively. It's now with, I think that was Saliba. Now, Raheem Sterling, just outside the box, plays it back to Odegaard. Odegaard dips one in. Oh, no. How did they miss that? Oh, my word. Is that Guy Havertz, I bet? What a great chance for Arsenal to take the lead in this game. Beautiful ball played in by Odegaard. Guy Havertz half controls it really well with the first ball. It just dips in front of him. He gets his body to it. It rolls down his body. I don't know if it comes off his arm though. Might come off his arm if that was to actually look at that. It does. Comes off his hand first as well, so it probably wouldn't have stood anyway. He just goes to flick it with the outside of the left foot and puts it over the bar. Guy Havertz. So, and people tell me Arsenal don't need a striker. Some Arsenal fans say Arsenal don't need a striker. Well, there's your example. I think it came off his arm, his hand, so it wouldn't have been a goal anyway. Right, throw into Manchester United now. Over on the far side. Mazwari to take it. He's looking forward, seeing what's on. Lays it forward towards Xerxes, who comes off. Who's that there? The little thing that is in a really advanced area there. They deal with it, Arsenal, anyway. With the ball and what? There's a free kick given there to Man United, which just shouldn't have been a free kick. There wasn't a free kick there for me. That was an Arsenal ball. Just takes the. I don't know. Don't get that one. Ugarte on the ball. Just isn't anything there from Sterling. Sterling comes in behind him. I mean, he touches his foot so lightly there. But anyway, they get a free kick from it. Ref's been a bit inconsistent on some of the free kicks, I feel. Right, so Bruno Fernandes standing over this. He's about 35 yards out from goal. A long defensive line from Arsenal. They look to play it in. Goes over the head of everyone, and it's with the keeper. The keeper looks to play it out quickly, and it's on up to Raheem Sterling. Now, what can he do? Raheem Sterling, he's only got Martinelli for who he can pass to, really. Odegaard's a bit further back. Yeah, not much options there. Odegaard looks to bring it down and shoot it, but it's defended well by Man United. Now for a throw-in to Arsenal, deep in their own half now, over on this left-hand side. So a nice breakaway opportunity there for Arsenal, but it ends up coming to nothing. I didn't have a lot of options, Sterling, really. He may have even been better off to just power it forward. Anyway, it's with Declan Rice now, around about 10 yards outside the box. Plays it across to Jorginho. Jorginho to Saliba. Gabriel. Still with Gabriel. Looks to play it on out to Martinelli. Ahmed looks to try and close him down. He shimmies, gets round him, crosses a nice ball in, right underneath the keeper there. And Mazwari knocks it out for a goal kick, for a corner. So it's a corner to Arsenal. Man United down to 10 men, 91 minutes on the clock, and there's 7 added minutes, and then possible extra time, guys. This is what I said, wasn't it, at the start of the game? I said, I want this to be a hard-working, hard-fought, long game, so they just all get tired. Great stuff, and they're playing mostly their first-team players as well, particularly Arsenal. I don't know who they've got next, guys, in the league. Okay, so they take that corner. They take the corner there, but it comes. Mazwari brings it away for Manchester United down this right-hand side here. It's now with Ugarte, who makes a bit of a faff of that, and it's with Arsenal now. Guy Havertz out on this left-hand side plays a nice ball across. It's well struck and goes wide. Really nice cross from Guy Havertz actually there. Right, goal kick to Manchester United now. 93 minutes on the clock. Long ball played forwards. Goes out again. Why? He's absolutely useless on goal kicks, that guy. Right, okay, so it's back to the Arsenal goalkeeper, Raya, who gives it to Gabriel, plays it forward to Declan Rice. Declan Rice now, strolling forward under no pressure. He cuts it back for Martinelli. Martinelli crosses it into the box to Jorginho. Now there's Declan Rice with one-on-one with the keeper, and does he? Oh my word! How did they not score there? Arsenal. My word! A beautiful ball. That was actually kind of like a shot almost from Declan Rice. It gets a little touch on it there, which just takes it wide. He'd have been onside. Let's have a look at this now. Crosses it. The goalkeeper just gets a hand on it, and it just takes it away from the two Arsenal attackers coming in on the back post. So it's out for a corner. Odegaard to take it. 94 minutes gone. Arsenal really going for this now. Try and get it done in the time. And it's headed away by Xerxes. Bruno Fernandes plays it forward to Xerxes. Xerxes on the ball now. He's running forward. Plenty of pace. Ahmed's in 1-on-1. Great save by the keeper. Played in, but goes out. Not even been offside. Yeah, it's offside anyway. Good move from the counter-attacking from. You can see that under Amarin, counter-attacking play is what it's all about for him. Definitely offside, by the way. Yeah, so that's their most success has come that way. Right, a ball played into Sterling now. Sterling looks to cross it. It goes out for a corner, I think. Yep, corner to Arsenal. 95 minutes on the clock, 2 minutes to go of normal time, and then we'll be into 30 minutes of extended time. It could be a long evening now. Long evening, guys. Right, he's going to take this. It's been Odegaard to this point. "95 minutes gone. 95 and a half minutes now, actually, really, with the 7 added. It's a deep one in. It's probably going to go over everybody, and it comes off of Martinelli's head and out for a goal kick. Too deep. Right, it's a goal kick, Manchester United. Let's see if he can kick this out for about the 69th time in this game. Distribution has been very, very poor. Well, he looks to have a good go at playing it out. Doesn't quite do that this time, though. But it is with Arsenal. And it's back to Raya, the keeper. Under pressure, has to kick it out quick. It's headed on by, I think that's Odegaard. Odegaard gets it back, but it's now gone too far. It's back to Maguire. And Martinelli looks to close down the angles and give him no options to clear it. But Maguire does clear it up, but only as far as. Oh no, Zertsky gets the better of him there. Strong lad, Zertsky. And gives it to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes out onto the right-hand side now. He gets it back. Looks to drive in to the box and cross it over. Oh, it goes past everybody. And Martinelli manages to get across and intercept that one. And it's with the Arsenal defence. Zertsky's down on all fours. Well, interesting. Has the whistle gone? I can't hear, guys, because I've got no volume up. So yeah, we've got another. So we've got extra time. I think that's the end of that. Another 30 minutes of this. Right, guys, I'm going to have a really short break, and I'll be back for the extra time. And then, of course, after that, we've got the draw. Right, so see you in a minute, guys. Right. How you doing? You all right, mate? You're not watching my hate along? I'm doing a hate along on my channel. No, you've got to watch my hate along. I insist. No, I've been having. How you've not won this, man? I do not know. They are so shite. They're so shite. The chances you've had and everything. It's just been one of them games, isn't it? Really. When they went down, but we've been the better team by easy. You know. I mean, their goal came from just a breakaway, really. And did you see the amount of bodies it ricocheted off to fall into their path to get that goal? No, you've been the better side, mate. So, but I did say before the game, I'd like it to go to extra time and penalties so that everyone gets really knackered and tired for their Premier League games. No, you should come through this surely. No, yeah, absolutely. And did you see the Bruno Fernandes thing? How bad that was when he pretended like he was fouled. Right, there was hardly any contact. He took his own shoe off to show it to the referee that he had been fouled and that he'd had his shoe taken off in the challenge. But if you actually look back on the replay shows that what actually happened was he took his own shoe off. Didn't get taken off at all. He's waving it to the ref saying, look, I got fouled. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Is there no VAR in this? Hmm. Yeah. But there's no VAR, is there? No, that's right, yeah. Mm. Yeah, I thought so because of some of these decisions, man, you know, ridiculous. All right, then. I'll let you get back to it. I'm just going to have a quick fag and then you can watch me on the background. Bye. 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 Okay, let's go. Okay, so we kicked off in extra time. 19 seconds gone. It's 1-1. Man United, of course, down to 10 men. And it's Jorginho on the ball now. He passes it out to back into Jorginho. Jorginho plays one over the top for Martinelli. Is he offside there? For goal kick anyway. Right, so let's see if this goalkeeper can actually kick it out of touch again. He's kicked it out of touch about 69 times so far in this match. Just straight out of touch. It takes a long kick. Almost goes out, but it does because it comes off a Man United head. Right, Saliba on the ball now. Puts the play across to Declan Rice. Declan Rice looks up, plays it into Jorginho. Jorginho now plays it out wide. Plays it back to Saliba. Saliba looks up, plays it out to Odegaard. Odegaard looks like he's going to play it in, but then plays it back to Saliba. Gabriel now on the ball, looking for options, plays it out to Declan Rice over on the left-hand side. He looks up, it looks as if he's going to cross it in, but doesn't. So it's now back with Odegaard. Odegaard plays it to Havertz. Havertz looks up, plays it into Odegaard. One over the top there, but the keeper intercepts it. A nice ball over the top for Kai Havertz to run onto, just doesn't quite get there, and the goalkeeper picks it up and grabs it. Jorginho has been all right. He's done a lot of good things in the middle of the midfield for Arsenal for me today. Right, that's was that Saliba? I think he shanks that one a bit. Don't like these numbers. This white shirt with the numbers, you can't see who's playing half the time. Right, anyway, it's with Martinez now, who shimmers it. Bruno to Zertsky. Zertsky plays one over the top. I think that'd be offside for Ahmed. Definitely offside. Yeah, they look to play it quickly though. Right, it's into Odegaard now. Odegaard looks up, plays it across to Gabriel, I think that is. Jorginho now. Plays it forward to Declan Rice. Rice looks up. Rice passes it out to Martinelli. Martinelli shimmies, looking to go left, looking to go right. Plays it forward to Jorginho, and now, Declan Rice had a go. Well defended though. Man United come away with it, or do they? Free kick to Arsenal. Zertsky goes piling in, and it's a free kick to Arsenal. The amount of free kicks that Man United have given away in this game is staggering. Arsenal should probably have made more of one or two of them, really, as well. It's a nice shot in the build-up to that before that happened with Declan Rice, but it gets blocked by De Ligt. Right, so Odegaard over the ball now, so around about 30 yards out from the left-hand side. He's going to look to bring this one in. Header straight into the keeper's arms. That was Havertz headed it straight into the keeper's arms. Arteta's looking a bit worried. Right, goal kick out. One he actually manages to keep in. It's played off of. Actually, it's dealt with by Raya. Raya clears it, goes up over the halfway line to Slabhead Maguire, who passes it straight to Martinelli, who plays the ball forward, a nice ball onside. Martinelli now driving into the box. Still driving into the box. Looks to chip it back, but it's blocked out by Man United. Bruno Fernandes launches it forward and just kicks it out of touch. It's a throw into Arsenal. Arsenal look to take it really quickly, which they do. Goes out for a goal kick. Is that a goal kick or is that a corner, isn't it? Well, as normally Arsenal are very effective on their corners, but they haven't been quite so effective today. So is this the time where they're going to score from a corner? What Man United look to do, they just look to defend the space, and they allow Arsenal to, have their own space. They're just trying to defend the space, and anything comes into the space, they look to defend it that way, which is how they've been doing it all game, really, Man United. Every single time there's a corner, there's always some fracas in the box, so the referee has to go over and sort it all out all the time. Right, so it's going to be taken by Declan Rice. He puts his hand up to signal where he's going to put it. crosses it in deep. Did the keeper get a hand on that? Or was it headed away? I think it was the keeper. Nice in swinging ball. I don't know if the keeper gets that or this comes off the head of the defender. But anyway, so corner for Arsenal. Odegaard is ready to take it over here on the near side. All the pressure coming from Arsenal, as it has most of the match. Been the better side for me. Right, they clip it away. That comes off. I think that's Fernandes. Declan Rice chasing it, puts it back to Raya. Raya gives it back to Declan Rice. Declan Rice looks up, wants to see who's going to have it, goes to Jorginho. Jorginho looks to play it to Raheem Sterling, who does pick up the ball, and he's now running down this far side. He gets crossed away and out by that Malachi. I don't know who that guy is. Anyway, Raheem Sterling inside now. Jorginho back out to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling plays a nice ball in. That's going to go out for a goal kick. Havertz couldn't control it. Goes out for a goal kick. With one or two of these opportunities for Arsenal, you just wonder if they'd been on the end of maybe a Jesus, or whether they would have actually got their goal, because Havertz has just been not all that in front of goal, really. And we're in looking pensive on the side there. It's really cold, if anything. Used to this weather. Right, Saliba now picks it up from the keeper, Raya, who puts it on out to Odegaard. Odegaard, who's been picking up lovely pockets of space all game, really. Raheem Sterling has the ball now, and he's looking to drive it inside. Look to pass it towards Odegaard, misses, and it's with Man United now. Play it inside to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes out to De Ligt. De Ligt lays it on out to the far side. Intercepted by Arsenal. Arsenal have the ball now. It's with Odegaard. Slim by Martinelli. Headed away by Martinez. And, it's out to this near side for a throw into Arsenal. Right, it's with Arsenal now. Jorginho went over the top. Oh, how did they not score? How did Arsenal not score there? Oh my gosh. A lovely chip ball by, I think it was onside as well. Plays it into Havertz, and who is it that actually? Trossard puts it over the top. What I can make out there. Odegaard runs briskly. Tries to play a nice ball in. Is intercepted by Maguire, and free kick to Man United. Young guy Collier brought down. Almost a perfect ball there by Odegaard. By Havertz. Right, so 11 minutes gone in extra time. So the first half of extra time, the free kick's taken by the keeper. He sends it long, intercepted by Arsenal. Bruno Fernandes puts it all the way back to the keeper, fairly briskly. Played forward again to Zertsky. It comes off what looks like his arm there. Anyway, it's a throw in to Arsenal. Taken quickly along to Declan Rice, who has to shift a bit to get that under control. Plays it back to Declan Rice, who now looks up, looks forward. Where can I put this to? Decides to come out to this right hand side here. Plays it forward to Sterling. Now Odegaard. Oh, Trossard again. He's got his shooting boots on. It's played across by Odegaard. Space and time to shoot, and blazes it. Right, we've got another sub here now. Euro coming on for. Is that Maguire? Yeah, Maguire coming off. Maguire, to be fair to him, has had a good game, I think. I do. I'm no fan of Maguire, but he's had a pretty good game today, to be fair. He takes a slow walk off. And the Euro is going to come on. Youngster. Well, both managers will be thinking about penalties now. And is there going to be a winner in what's left of extra time now? Well, it took him an age to get off. Probably Man United are probably settled for penalties because Arsenal have been the better team, but Arsenal really looking to actually kill this game off. Okay, it's a goal kick to Manchester United. Hit long and looks like he's done exactly what he's been doing all match. Kicked it straight out of play again. What is all that about? So Arsenal throw in the goal kick. Saliba sends it across to Gabriel. Gabriel into the midfield, and Trossard forward to Partey. Partey now to Havertz. Havertz shimmies it, looks to play a deep one in, goes over everybody, and goes out of play for a goal kick. Nice idea, but just put a bit too much on that. Looking for Martinelli coming in on the left hand side, and it just goes out of play. It's overhit. Right, let's see if the keeper can get the world record for kicking goal kicks straight out of play. 2 minutes added on in the extra time, first half of extra time. Anything? I don't have anything. No, thank you. Right, okay. It's with Martinelli now out on the left hand side. Looks to turn. Still with him. He plays it back. Martinelli looks to receive it again. I have it now. Plays it inside to Partey. Partey plays it out to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling with two defenders in front of him. Manages to get it through to Partey. Oh, clips off of Odegaard. Odegaard plays it in. It's defended well by Man United, but out only as far as Gabriel. Gabriel plays it across to Saliba. Saliba now. Partey. Partey looks up. Plays it on out here to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling tries to come inside. Jorginho flips one over the top for Partey. Odegaard now. Odegaard looks to cross one in. Plays it back. Partey now looks to cross one in. Deep one. Oh, opportunity there for Arsenal, really. They've had a few headers straight at the keeper, Declan Rice. So it's played out to Partey, who clips a nice one in. Another header for hits it well enough actually, but just not quite enough on it, and it just goes into the arms of the keeper, really, straight at him, essentially, from Declan Rice there. Good technique on the header as well. Still. Right, so that's the end of the first half of extra time. So Trossard with a couple of really good chances in that first half of extra time and flunks them both. That's a right old mess up of it. But anyway, my plan is coming together. A long game down to penalties. Let's hope it goes like that. Both teams getting knackered. They're all taking on loads of water now. They'll be useless for their Premier League games when they play them soon. Oh dear, love it. Pretty tough third round draw, isn't it? Arsenal, Man United. In fairness, De Ligt gets a bit on that Trossard shot. In actual fact, he clears it off the line. I thought it was a flunk up by Trossard, but it's actually De Ligt who actually gets it away in the end. There's been a couple of good chances for Trossard, but still 1-1. Man United down to 10, of course. They'll be thinking very much about penalties now. Well, the managers will. If this goes to penalties, who's going to be taking them? Arteta is remonstrating to his players. He's standing in the middle of the group of players, giving them some instructions for this second half of extra time, which is about to kick off. Man United the same. Mourinho's in there somewhere. Well, over the balance of the play, I think definitely Arsenal deserve the win here. I think they played the better of the two sides. Man United got very lucky with their equaliser in many respects, for me. Just kind of against the run of play. The fourth round draw will follow this. So I'm going to stay live, guys, for the draw. So if you're a Liverpool fan, you might want to stay connected for that. We'll stay live for the FA draw. See what ties come out of that. See who we get. Right, so looking to get this second half of extra time underway. Looks like Declan Rice is going to kick it off. Just waiting for the referee to blow his whistle, which he does. He plays it back to Jorginho. Jorginho out to, is that Partey? I think it's Partey. Raheem Sterling gets a bit of a short one, has to run back, but keeps possession of the ball. Partey now brings it forward, flicks it back, does a back flick, which doesn't come off, and Xerxes gets the ball, and now Ahmed's on the ball. Fairly central. He's got a couple of defenders in his way, and he plays it out and out to Xerxes. Xerxes fires it in, but the keeper actually manages to get a save to it. There wasn't a lot of pace on it, but I think it was the direction of the ball. But anyway, it's a corner to Manchester United here. In acres of space, Xerxes. Trouble have had so little to, and actually it was quite a tricky ball that, because he was actually blindsided a bit there. It's a good arm to that Raya. Corner Manchester United then. They've had hardly anything to do in the second half or the first half of extra time, it's been all Arsenal really, predominantly. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes to take. He sends it in deep, close on the keeper. The keeper fists it away. It's going to come back out to Bruno. Is it offside there? What's happened? Seems to just let it roll, didn't he? Setsky doesn't get a lot of power on that. It takes a deflection as well, by the way. But it had to get down quick enough. Right, Euro. Maswari into Ahmed. Maswari again. It's intercepted by Martinelli, who can break away with Trossard. Trossard gets what looks like slightly fouled. They do get the foul, and it's a free kick to Arsenal, just in their own half. Right, Gabriel now looks forward, looks up, looks to play it across to Saliba. Saliba plays it on out to Partey. Partey on to Raheem Sterling. Partey's been good since he came on, I think. Raheem Sterling manages to keep the ball. He plays one in from the far end. Partey plays it off the defender, and it's out for a Arsenal corner. 17 minutes gone of, well, we're now obviously into the second half of extra time. They take it quickly. Odegaard plays it across. It's chipped over for, it was chipped over for Declan Rice, who does a header over to Martinelli. Martinelli, who also headers it, but goes straight into the keeper's hands. A goal kick now for Man United. They kick it along. Dealt with by Arsenal defence. They get a free kick. Taken quickly. Saliba now runs from defence into midfield. Looks up. Who can I pass it to? He plays it. Right, now it's with Odegaard. Odegaard into Saliba. Saliba looks up. Plays it over to Gabriel. 25 yards into the Man United half. Plays it central to Jorginho. Jorginho runs with the ball. Looks to keep it going. It's now with Sterling. Sterling running just outside the box at the moment. Played into Odegaard. Chips one over for Sterling to get on the end of. Dealt with by Manchester United. Corner for Arsenal. No, offside. Was that offside? Ooh, that's tight, you know. That's a very tight offside, that. I'd like to see the VAR for that, if there was VAR. That's a close one. It was offside, it was by a merest of fractions. We got a feel for the fans out there. It is a cold day, and definitely must be cold there. Right, so De Ligt heads it down to Martinez. Martinez does an overhead kick into Zertsky. That's played over the top for Ahmed. Just outside the box now. He's looking for support. Support comes in the view of Bruno Fernandes. He plays it on out to number 43, whoever that is. And then they've got a header off, but it's come to nothing. Ahmed gets a header, but well defended by Jorginho, really. Followed his run and goes out for a goal kick, which is taken quickly. Now we've got Odegaard running, sprinting almost into the midfield. No one really there to play to that he feels comfortable with, so plays it on out to Raheem Sterling out on this left-hand wing. Back into Odegaard. Odegaard looks up, plays it out to Partey. Partey plays it back to Odegaard. Odegaard crosses one in, straight on out for a goal kick. When I watch Arsenal, I always say this, that they're lacking that striker, really, that cutting edge striker. It's shown again in this game, really, because they've had so many opportunities in this game to win it, and it's just not the killer instinct in the box half the time. So we've got a goal kick now for Man United. Got about 9 minutes left of the extra time. On all across, someone's receiving some treatment there. Is that? So, oh, excuse me. Jorginho, is it? It's like Jorginho receiving a bit of treatment. Well, this could come down to the lottery of penalties, and if Man United win it, it'd be a travesty, I think, for Arsenal. Really, they've been the better side. Um, it's like maybe a groin injury there for Jorginho. He's been really good today, by the way. I think he's been brilliant in the midfield. He's really controlled things in there. When Declan Rice come on, I think between the two of them, it sort of got even better. Really, looks like he is coming off. Jorginho. Looks like he's holding his groin area, so it could be an injury there or a strain or something. Might just be fatigue, but we'll see. So this young kid come on. I don't know who this is for Arsenal. Tierney. So Jorginho off, Tierney on. Doesn't look in the most greatest of discomfort. Could just be a bit of cramp. He's holding his groin area, so I don't know. Right, familiar sight. Man United goalkeeper doing a goal kick. Right, ball's played quickly long towards Guy Havertz, which is dealt with and defended by Man United. Arsenal have it back though. It's a free kick to Arsenal over on the right-hand side, 15 yards outside the box. Bruno Fernandes misses it and brings him down, actually. Raheem Sterling now. Arsenal still have it. It's been given as a free kick, is it? Didn't see the offside flag go up. Who is your man of the match? Let's go for that. Man of the match time, guys. Have you got a man of the match? Who do you think has played well? Martinelli's been pretty good. Odegaard's done superb in the sort of hole there. Partey's been good since he came on, I thought. And Declan Rice, Jorginho's had a good game. So there's a few candidates there. Right, Declan Rice looks up, plays it out to Martinelli. No, Guy Havertz, sorry. Guy Havertz crosses it in, headed out for a corner. Man United. It's a corner, sorry, for Arsenal, rather. Corner for Arsenal. Taken on over on the far side there. Looks like Odegaard is standing over it. Gives a signal where he wants to put the ball. Whipped in, punched out by the keeper. Declan Rice gets ahead to it, but comes off. That'll probably be a Man United. No, it's an Arsenal throw. Arsenal throw to Declan Rice. Declan Rice forward now to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling It's robbed of the ball. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Looks to slightly overplay it, Raheem Sterling, most of the time. He gets into the box, but then tries to just take on too many players and ends up either getting robbed, kicking the ball out, or whatever. Done that a few times today. Gets into the box lovely, but doesn't look to get a cross off or any of that kind of thing. A goal kick from and guess what? Goal kick from Manchester United, and he's put it out again, as he's been doing the entire game. I mean, I reckon he's got to sort of work on his goal kicks. This goalkeeper, no matter what level he's playing at, he needs to be doing better than that. Gabriel remonstrates to Declan Rice to get forward. No point you being there, he says. Right, Tierney now plays it into Gabriel. Gabriel over to Saliba. Saliba puts it forward to Odegaard. Another one for possible man of the match has been good today, Odegaard. Just outside the box, looks to chip one in. Oh, comes off an Arsenal head and out for a goal kick. It was Havertz. There was a player on the back post there. Was that Trossard? But just couldn't get to that one. Havertz, of course, had a couple of headers in this game. Both of them been straight at the keeper. Right, can I kick it out again, Mr. Man United goalkeeper? And he has got man of the match. I've actually given it to Manchester United goalkeeper, probably for that great save he did make. You don't call them. I mean, he must have kicked it out of touch from goal kicks about 17 times in this match. Right, we've got Martinelli now down on this wing. Looks to cross it in. Comes off a Man United head, as it's been doing. And what's gone on? Free kick, Man United. That's Wari down. I've got a couple of minutes now, and then it's going to be penalties. Penalties, and then it's going to be the draw straight after this for the fourth round. So we can see who we're going to get. Liverpool can see who they're going to get. Of the two teams, Man United have got to be the happier because they haven't been. It's definitely been, Arsenal's game really. Right, goal kick, which goes out again. He'll be keeping the score. He must be absolutely livid. I'd be livid. My goalkeeper put every single goal kick out of touch. It just makes no sense. Right. On the ball now with Gabriel, plays it across to Saliba. Saliba gets it quite awkwardly, has to control it, which he does do. It's now with Partey. Partey looks up what's on, plays it out wide to Sterling. Sterling looks to play it inside to Odegaard. Odegaard plays it across to Declan Rice. Declan Rice now facing his own goal. Sends it across to Gabriel, is that? Trossard now. Trossard plays one in deep. Comes off the head of Zertsky. Over to, takes a deflection and over the top. That'll be a corner. It was Partey. On to Arsenal. Over on the far hand side. Arsenal looked to overload the back post. So an overload going on the back post there. When he finds them, Odegaard looking to send this one in. Gives a signal where he wants to put it. Deep. Oh, comes off the head of, I think that's Saliba there. Is that Saliba? I don't know. It's with Trossard now. Trossard looks to shimmy it. Zertsky gets something on it, and again manages to bring it away, but Arsenal just managed to keep it and keep the pressure on. Goes out wide to, I feel who that is. Deep ball comes in from Partey. It's cleared by Man United, but only as far as to Rice, who takes a 30-yarder shot and goes straight over the bar. And that's probably going to be about it, isn't it? Is that going to be pens? Managers are now looking at their iPads and stuff, see who's going to take these penalties. Well, a game that Arsenal should have won in normal time, no two ways about it. They've been pretty poor in front of goal, to be fair. So many shots at the keeper and all this kind of thing. I mean, I don't actually agree with the man of the match. His distribution is absolutely awful. The Manchester United keeper, he pulled off a couple of good saves, but most of the shots that he saved was really down to poor shots from Guy Havertz. Had a couple of headers which were straight at the keeper. There's another couple of shots. I remember really in keeper range that you should be saving those. So no major things there. We're all taking on water, lads, and get ready for this. They're all nice and tired, so they're going to get ready for the penalties. So Arsenal had so many chances. I mean, that header from Declan Rice, they're just replaying. I mean, it's still a good save, but it's one you'd expect him to make in many respects. He gets something on it. But you could watch this. You could watch a reel of opportunities by Arsenal in this game. I mean, there's so many chances they've had. So, but anyway, maybe the goalkeeper will turn out to be the hero of the hour in terms of the penalties. We don't know the Man United keeper because, like I say, he's had to make a lot more saves than Raya has for sure. So I'd be interested to see who takes the penalties now. Both sides. Just to that moment, that part now where decisions are being made before we get ready for the pens. Mateta gives Raya a hug for good luck. It looks like Arsenal are going to face the first penalty by the looks of it. Or maybe not. That's going to be a coin toss. You want to take them first, don't you, really? Odegaard and Bruno Fernandes look over it. So don't know what is the outcome of that. So as thought, as I predicted, we'll go to penalties. It has done. So let's see what happens here now. Who's going to be the hero? Is it going to be a keeper? Is it going to be a Sorry, guys, I think my mic's gone now, so I've probably got no microphone at this point. So it's 2-1 to Man United on the penalties. Guy Havertz. It's probably been the biggest disappointment for me in respect to the fact that he has actually missed a few good chances, really, with headers straight at the keeper. Stuff like that. So can he make amends now by scoring? No. Saved. He's been woeful the whole day. Didn't look confident when he walked up to it. Just hasn't been good enough, has he? Today, Havertz. Should have scored 2 goals. Awful penalty. No pace on it. Why do they all shimmy? Like that, that gives you anything. So it's now 2-1 to Man United. Sorry, guys. So that's Yannick Loro scores. So it's now 3-1 to Man United. No way Arsenal should be losing this game, really, in my opinion. Right, Declan Rice steps up now. Places the ball down. Takes a five steps back. Gives the keeper the eyes. Scores 3-2. 3-2 Man United. Right at the corner, no keeper, no chance. Probably the best of all the penalties so far, maybe. Right, so we've got Martinez now. Save it. Oh, cheeky penalty, really. 4-2. It's looking more and more like Man United have got this, hasn't it? Been second best. Right, Partey now going to take the next penalty for Arsenal. Has to get this one. Come on, score. Yep, scores. 3-4. 3 Arsenal, Man United 4. So need a big save from Raya now to keep this alive. Let's see who's going to take the next one. Oh, and it's going to be Zertsky. Booed off, of course, a couple of weeks ago. Can he turn himself into a hero? Be some story, wouldn't it? Raya bounces up and down. Zertsky looks on. Yep, scores. He scores. And they're through. 0 to hero, Zertsky. And Man United celebrate like they won the thing. Well, definitely the best team lost there. It's definitely Arsenal played them much better, more opportunities, more chances. You could say that Man United did defend quite well, of course, but yeah. So the best team lost for sure. Right, guys. Well, I'm going to take a break now, and we'll come back when it comes to the tie, when it comes to the draw. We'll see who we get on the draw. So there we are. So thanks for joining me today. And, as I say, best team lost on the day for me. And, yeah. So, okay, guys, I'll catch you in a while.